You'll arrive at the pickup point in approximately 5 minutes. Our agents in the Caribbean are depending on you, so remember to handle the package with extreme care. Wilson, you and Martin will make your way through the front. Beckett, you'll cover the back.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's kick it.
Is that some Wonder Woman bullshit I hear, Martin?
No, sir.
You're responsible for your team members. Steady yourself and serve the mission.
Yes, sir.
Our next contact will be in 30 minutes.
Copy that, Al. Now that's a good look for you.
Bite me.
Sam, what the hell are you doing? I told you to stay at your post.
You know that's a bullshit assignment. I know what I'm doing now. Now check this out.
Oh, this is great. Look at this shit. Control. Control, the package will not be delivered. I repeat, the package will not be delivered.
What do we have here? Connor, it's a trap.
Shit, retreat.
Carol, abort, abort, abort.
Come on, move, move, move. Go get out of there, Sam. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Sam! Sam, oh, God. Sam!
I can't believe that I'm going to be a free woman for 2 whole weeks. This weekend, I am going to have some serious relaxation.
Well, I know the kids are at camp, right? What about Hank?
Back-to-back trade shows. Everything that you ever wanted to know about RV rentals.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, loads.
What are you gonna do with your newfound freedom?
Oh, I'm gonna read a romance novel all the way through without interruption. I'm gonna watch TV without channel surfing. And if I'm really ambitious, I'm gonna work my tan. What about you? Have you heard anything?
Well, yeah. They sent me my walking papers. No pun intended, of course. And a nice little pension.
Sorry. I know that's not what you wanted to hear. But civilian life is not that bad. You are better off without them.
Yeah, but will they be better off without me?
Can I get you ladies anything else?
Get on the way.
Call 911. Oh, can I have a refill? Do you want anything?
Gentlemen, as luck would have it, we're going stateside after all. Now here's your passports. Pack it up. We leave tonight.
I can assure you, Mr. McDowell, that with 23 years of experience... One moment.
Excuse me, Mr. Vaughn, your 11 o'clock is here.
Fine, tell him I'll be right with him.
It's a she.
Whatever. As I was saying, Fortress leads the nation in corporate security.
I wouldn't be here if you didn't.
And with Chemco's recent contract with the government, well, disposing of chemical weapons can interest a lot of dangerous people.
Exactly. And that's why I'd like you and your team to come out to our facility and evaluate our current security system.
Certainly. There is one thing, and it's really something I have to ask. As I mentioned before, there are a lot of people who would love to get their hands on the chemical weapons you'll be disposing of. So my question to you, Mr. McDowell, is how much money would it take for you to look the other way?
Mr. Vaughn, there isn't that much money in the world.
Good. That's exactly the kind of answer I needed to hear. I'll have our secretary set up a time for the inspection.
Good. I'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Vaughn.
What? Sam Martin.
Right.
Please, come in. You're interested in our headquarters security manager position.
That's right.
I think that's great. Let's take a look. You have an expert rating in a wide variety of weapons. That's very impressive. When were you handicapped?
I was injured in the line of duty. It was a while ago, so I'm perfectly capable of
No doubt.
doing anything.
As you may know, Fortress has a reputation for providing the very best corporate security available for both the firms and their executives. See, many times there will be volatile situations that must be handled quickly and with deadly force.
Well, if you'll notice, my training and expertise are in those types of circumstances. As a matter of fact,
I can see that, yes. The security manager's position is critical for two reasons. First, this is a cutthroat industry, and the security manager must guard against competitor espionage of all types.
If you'll notice...
Second, when clients visit Fortress, our image and skill level must be well represented.
I understand.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. Nice meeting you. I'm sure we'll be in touch.
Right.
Susan, get Howard on the phone.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Howard, I thought I told you I only wanted to see the 5 most qualified candidates. Really? What about Samantha Martin? Are you kidding? Look, I don't have time for this. If you can't have... then get it right.
1, 2, 3.
50.
1, 2, 3.
60.
1, 2, 3.
17.
Maynard, take over.
18. 1, 2, 3. 19.
Let's go. Pick it up, Feldman.
Jeez. You're beginning to sound like Madison.
Oh, that hurts.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
Feldman, get off your face! God, these guys are killing me, a bunch of wimps.
Now you were tough.
Blur. Still, I'm tough. Went to Fortress today.
What, the corporate boys? I know. How'd it go?
Like shit. After 10 years in the agency, people still can't get past the chair.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not exactly working in the field either. Or at least the agency gave you your pension.
I don't want a pension. I want a job. So if you hear of anything, would you...
I'll give you a call.
Thanks. Maybe you should come over. You know, I'll make dinner.
I've had your cooking, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, we could order pizza.
Okay.
All right, good. That'll be good.
So, when did you start painting?
In rehab. They told me it would be good therapy.
Yeah, it looks like you could use a therapist.
Hey. They expel all my demons. I mean, I think they're very Anne Rice-esque.
That's one way to put it. So, how's your love life?
Not as good as your romance novels.
Are you seeing anyone special?
Vicky, it's Friday night and I'm sitting here eating pizza with you.
Good, because I saw Eric last week.
What'd you do, go visit him in prison?
No, he's home early. Good behavior, something like that.
Oh, that certainly doesn't sound like Eric.
He asked about you. And he was just wondering how you were doing. And I think that he's still in love with you.
I turned him in.
He knew what you did for a living. I think that he just wanted to get caught.
Oh, yeah. Embezzling is so tiresome.
Everybody makes mistakes, Sam. He paid for his.
Yeah, well, so did I.
I gave him your phone number.
Are you crazy?
He wants to see you.
Does he know about this?
Yes.
Probably just feels sorry for me.
No. I think you've got that job filled.
Fortress Incorporated, can you hold? Fortress Incorporated, can you hold? Fortress Incorporated, may I help you? Yes, one moment, I'll check that line.
Excuse me, I was talking to Mr. Vaughn last week about the security manager.
Can I help you?
Yes, I was inquiring about the security manager.
That's me.
Really?
Now, you caught me on my first day here, but if you don't mind waiting a few minutes, I'll get some forms for you to fill out, and we'll determine the level of protection that you require.
How long have you been in the security business?
Fortress has been in the security protection business for years. My background is in law enforcement.
What exactly does your training consist of?
The academy and my own martial arts regimen. Don't worry, you'll be safe as long as Fortress is protecting you.
Oh, I have no doubt that I'm in capable hands, especially in this building. You must have a massive security system.
Oh, it's state of the art. If you like, I'll take you on a tour.
Love to.
I'm sorry, Sam.
They are so asinine. I should teach them a lesson.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
I already have.
Oh, I know that look.
name of that strange little guy that rewired your security system?
You mean Feud?
Feud.
I think your evaluation of our security system was right on the money. We're gonna need you to fill in the gaps.
Mr. McDowell, you'll not be disappointed. Fortress will work hand in hand with your own people. We'll turn your company into the safest in the nation.
I'm counting on that.
Yeah.
Vicky says you've been busy lately. Busy doing what?
Enrolling.
Enrolling in what?
Schools. I can't seem to stay in them.
Why is that?
They keep kicking me out. Probably has something to do with the fact that I'm smarter than all the professors. They find that kind of irritating. That I've given up on the whole college route. I'm working on the trade school thing now.
So, what do we want to be when we grow up?
Interested in anything.
Get bored easily, do we?
Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to get bored right now.
Is that why you rigged your professor's chair to catapult him across the room?
I was trying to make a point.
Okay, well then what was the point when you painted the new slogan on the campus water tower every night?
I see you've done your homework into some of my extracurricular activities. So, are you part of some scholastic behavioral committee, or am I here for a reason?
I have a little project I need some help with. I'm looking to hire a creative thinker to help me engineer some tools for my trade.
What sort of project?
Let's just say that I need to make a point. So that as we face the millennium, discrimination is going to take a backseat to justice.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. It just sounded good at the time.
You got confirmation today. We're on schedule. Look, let me call you back on a secure line. When do you know the transportation route? It's not good enough. It doesn't give us enough time. Look, damn it, chemical weapons are delicate. What? If they even suspect you, we'll all be compromised. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm sending it to you right now.
Good night, Mr. Vaughn.
Good night.
Hey, Grace, we're done up here. Okay, I just have to do Mr. Vaughn's office. Go ahead and set the alarm. I'll take the stairs.
I admit that seems odd, but I don't know where you're going with this. I mean, did you actually see the computer screen?
No.
Or did you get the disc?
No.
Well, did you hear anything substantial?
Substantial or suspicious?
Substantial.
No, but you know me. You know that I wouldn't be here unless I felt in my gut that something was wrong.
Your gut is not always accurate. Remember Prague?
But Prague was different.
Look, are you sure that you're not reading more into this than there actually is? You know, filling a void or something?
I'm telling you that something isn't right.
All right, I'll poke around and see what I can dig up on Fortress and this Vaughn, okay?
Okay.
In the meantime, you stop looking for conspiracies. There's enough of that out there already. I'm sure Mr. Vaughn is harmless.
Now you'll see why I installed the new cameras for interior office surveillance. Now showing a thief caught in the act.
In her final performance.
We could press breaking and entering charges.
I didn't hire you for being in law enforcement. I hired you for being kicked out. You're going to handle this problem permanently.
Thanks.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
The doctor's not what I need right now.
All right. Let's say that this has something to do with Fortress and Chemco. All right. Now, dealing in chemical weapons is not something that you just pick up as a sideline. You got to work up to serious shit like that.
Well, who says Fortress hasn't?
What do you want me to do? I checked them out. They came out clean. This guy, Vaughn, isn't exactly a saint, but he's not a criminal either.
Not yet. Look, just push Madison, will you?
He won't buy it.
Just do it. Please.
All right. The guy hates me.
Oh, hate's kind of a strong word.
Yeah, but accurate. Look, you want to stay here?
No, thanks. I found some place they won't find me. Don't let me down, okay?
Never have.
Okay. Thanks.
Dante, you've been briefed?
Yes. My men and I are ready as soon as you deposit our fee.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
So what are you going to do? I mean, do you think that you're safe here?
For tonight. Hey, Feud. Thanks for coming.
What are we gonna do? Toilet paper Vaughn's house now?
The stunt we played at Fortress has made life a lot more difficult.
I'll say.
Look, I've got some work for you to do.
I'm game.
Okay, good. But first, I've got this computer of Vicky's, and I'm not a hacker. Do you know one?
No.
Oh, no. There's no eating in here. This is a new couch. Sam, tell him.
Well,
I can do that.
by tomorrow.
By breakfast.
Go for it. Eric? What are you doing here?
Vicky says you need a hacker. Okay, I'm into Fortress, but their encryption program is pretty intense.
Meaning?
Meaning it's gonna take some time.
Isn't this violating your parole or something?
What are you gonna do, arrest me again?
Very funny. I just don't think this is a good idea.
No, you see, embezzling $25 million from the DuMouchel family, that wasn't a very good idea. Besides, I was looking for an excuse to see you again. You know, you look great. Look, I know we've had our problems, but I learned two things when I was in prison. One, you wouldn't have put me there if you didn't want to protect me. And two, patience. Got it.
What?
This definitely violates my parole.
Donuts? Anyone?
Move over a little. Let me Don't. Why not? Because in this case, ignorance is bliss. Would you please make a couple copies of this for me? Feud, let's get everything together. We're leaving.
Hey, what's going on?
This has just become a lot more dangerous, and I don't want you involved any more than you already are.
But I...
Will you please just trust me?
So where are you going to stay?
Well, I know a place. We're gonna have to build a... This is one of the ones that you forgot in assets. Yeah, it's dark in here.
Be careful.
Ouch!
Are you okay?
Yes. At least he's still paying his electric bill.
Yeah, he probably has so much money he doesn't even think about stuff like that.
Twice for buzzing pedestrians.
It's a real hot dog, isn't he?
But if you think he's something, wait till you see the next guy.
Really? What's the deal?
Where'd you get this? Sam Martin. How'd she? I never asked. You know her, she's pretty resourceful. I want you to put me on that transport.
Impossible. That's highly classified.
Sir, some of the information on that disk is classified, and the only way that Fortress could get their hands on it is if it were leaked from the inside.
Possibly.
Probably. Look, someone's already tried to kill Sam once, and she came to me because I'm her partner. She trusts me.
I'll have more qualified personnel handle the matter. Besides, you no longer work in the field.
And why is that?
I don't have to justify my decision to you, Sam, or God Almighty. Your job is to do what I tell you to do.
And your job?
My job is to make sure that whoever I send out in the field has a high probability of coming back alive. If I were to put you on that transport, I wouldn't be doing my job.
And if I'm not on that truck, you and I both know that Sam will be, one way or another.
We have company.
Who's this?
That's Feud. He's one of us.
Nice to meet you.
Told you.
You okay?
Wasn't even loaded.
So what's going on?
We're waiting for one more.
Thanks for coming. Nice little fixer-upper.
Oh, everybody. This is
Angel.
No.
So you two know each other. That's great.
Yeah, I never forget a traitor.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Have you got any more of your partners killed?
I did not get my partner killed.
No, you just left your assignment. I'm completely exposed and without backup.
All right, stop it, both of you.
You bastard. You weren't there.
That's right, because if I was, you'd be dead.
Now, I don't know what kind of baggage you're carrying, but you take it outside. Keep it outside.
Now sit down.
Agent Samuels, Madison. Is your team assembled? Good. You have your orders. Keep it simple. Steady yourselves and serve the mission. Good luck. Our next contact will be in 48 hours.
No, Angel, we've asked you here today because we need your help, your expertise. We found that Fortress is not only in corporate security, but into black market arms sales as well. Eric?
Mo, could you get the light for me, please?
This is Lamont Vaughn, CEO of Fortress. Their latest client, Chemco, has been contracted by the government to dispose of chemical weapons confiscated during various black op campaigns in the Middle East. Now, this Fortress Chemco connection in and of itself was unimportant until we discovered that there is a mole inside the agency and connections to either a terrorist organization or mercenaries acting as a go-between with a foreign buyer. Either way, it's a problem. Now, this is Brian McDowell, CEO of Chemco. His involvement at this time is unclear, so we're just going to keep tabs on both him and his family, just in case.
So why isn't the agency handling this?
Apparently, the mole is pretty high up in the company. I was informed by my old partner, Connor Wilson, that as of yesterday, all evidence we provided had been erased off the agency computers. Director Madison has secretly assigned Connor to the upcoming transport. But until the mole is discovered, any large-scale action on the part of the agency would be futile.
So why should we help you?
Because it's what you're trained to do. It's what you do best. Or would you rather sell carpet cleaning for the rest of your life to the low ladies who really just want someone to talk to? Or make sure that drunks keep their hands off of strippers, unless, of course, they pay for the privilege of doing so. You both are better than that.
What's next?
Gathering intelligence.
Some need more intelligence than others.
The fence is electrified. There's guards about every 500 feet. The perimeter is pretty solid except for where Mo and I'll go in. Now, they're also susceptible to an aerial assault. So, Angel, you'll land your ultralight over by the loading dock, and then you'll go to the front gate where you'll take out the guards, allowing Eric access to the security computers. Now, while I release the gas, Mo, you'll be in the basement, disabling the communication system. You go, join Angel, Eric, and I'll go down to find McDowell. Now, Feud, you'll stay in the van, which will be the control central. They'll be arriving in a truck apparently designed to look like a moving van, so you'll have to be alert and let us know when it arrives, which should be in about 20 hours, so we'll go in tonight.
We're using deadly force?
No, not unless things get really ugly. We're going to be using these dart guns. They will render the victim unconscious for about 12 hours. We'll have standard agency handguns just in case. Okay, let's get to work.
So this should keep us visual.
Okay, and then I have this for communication. It's a little transmitter, receiver, in the ear.
Do we have something stronger for Mo?
Yeah, if he needs it. External.
So I brought the additional security you requested.
Terrific. Let's take them on a tour. Show them their assignments.
Yes, that's.
It's gonna be a long night.
Get some shut-eye.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I can take care of myself.
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm so tired.
You know, everyone believes in you. You can stop trying to prove you're Wonder Woman. And you can stop avoiding me.
I'm not avoiding you. I just don't know what you want from me.
I just want to talk to you. Like old times.
It won't be like old times. Not ever.
I know. It can be better.
What did you do? Spend all your time in prison trying to figure out ways to annoy me?
No, I spent a lot of time thinking about you. Kept me going. You know, maybe if you didn't spend so much energy trying to push me away, you'd see we have a second chance. Hard to seduce. There was a moment there. I feel it.
Tonight.
I could feel it.
Okay, radio check complete, Sam. We're ready.
Okay. Angel should be landing any minute now. Stay sharp.
Dante, status.
All secured.
See, McDowell? Everything's fine. Your entire family is being watched over by some of my finest people. I've got men stationed all over your facility to make sure everybody's safe and out of harm's way.
What do you plan to do with the weapons once you have them?
Sell them, of course.
To whom?
My. We're getting inquisitive, aren't we?
My God, man, do you understand the destructive power of those weapons?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Hundreds of thousands could die instantly.
Brian, what's your point?
How much money does it take to silence all those screams?
Angel has landed. He is inside the compound. Repeat, Angel has landed.
Prepare for entry? Here goes. You're clear.
Okay.
Stage 1 complete.
Copy that. Move it. You're under 30. We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here goes.
How long?
I don't know, it's gonna take a few minutes.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Dante, this is Security Central.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we just had a minor energy flux, kind of scrambled things for a minute, and I'm getting inconsistent readings from Sector 5.
I'll check it out.
Hey, you know that Joe? Man, he's a real pisser. You know what I mean? No, I mean literally. Every 5 minutes, the man has got to take a piss, you know? I asked him if it hurt, you know, when he took a leak and everything, but, you know, he wouldn't answer me. You know, and I kept telling him, you know, it was his prostate or something, you know?
Drop it.
I think he's afraid. Afraid that a doctor will play finger puppet with his asshole. Whew. Hey. Hey, where's Larry?
You okay?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I can't get through the firewall from here. We gotta get to the main computer.
I clear a path. Stay close and stay low.
Mr. McDowell, relax. I have no wish to harm you or your family, as long as I get what I want.
But you don't mind killing thousands of innocent people?
Nobody's innocent anymore.
Sector 7, report in. Sector 8, report in. Mr. Vaughn, I think we might have a problem.
Well, do we or don't we?
Captain
Dante.
We have intruders.
Shipment arrives in less than 20 minutes. I want a full security sweep.
Understood.
Problems? For your family's sake, I hope not. You see, Brian, one call, and you're ordering coffins.
Dante, security breach. Gas released.
Cozen, Ari, Manuel, bring your men. Meet me on the west side of the main building now. Where's Manuel?
I'm here. I thought you might need these.
All right, listen carefully. Cozen, your men will come with me. Ari, you and Manuel split up. I want you two to man the entry gate. I want you and you to search the outer perimeter of the property. Our shipment is en route, gentlemen, so make it thorough and quick. Understood? Let's go.
Antiso, come on! We found him!
No, you stay here with him.
Stage 3 complete.
We're locked out.
We're stalled. We can't break in. I repeat, stage 4 is stalled.
We have intruders locked in the computer rooms.
Don't worry, boys. The cavalry has arrived. Step back. Your problem. You solve it now.
don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah, I'll say. He had to be a hero.
Well, I'm working on it.
This is simple, but effective. I like it.
I'm heading down to the gate. Are you okay?
Sure. What?
Don't leave him. Got it?
Got it. Hurry up.
Dante, you still got 2 in Security Central. Now, what do we have here? I'm terribly sorry, but visiting hours are from 8 to 5 weekdays. I'm afraid you've broken company policy. Stevens, show us your new friend. You! Oh, now, this is a treat. I guess you didn't get our letter of rejection. Well, I've got your little friend here. He's a nervous little guy. But I've got a remedy for his condition.
They're coming.
Bring him.
The convoy's on its way.
I almost got it. Just one more second and I can shut them down.
Oh, yeah? Well, here they come. Come on!
Simmer down. Gotta wake up. Okay, come on, we gotta get out of here. Okay. All right, in the closet. If anybody opens that door besides me, you shoot him, all right? Okay.
Take them.
No running in the halls.
sections report in. All sections report in. Ari, Cozen. Dante! Dante, where the hell are you?
You guys okay?
Yeah.
How many are left?
Not many. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Business transaction, a simple business transaction. Well, damn you, McDowell.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment to keep.
It's okay. I think that's everyone.
No, not quite.
The party is over now.
You're fired.
Eric. What happened?
Help them.
Where are you going?
Unscheduled flight.
Looks like I need a ride.
Give it up, Connor.
Well, I can't do that, partner.
And we have a problem.
Yeah, it looks that way. You know, I should have took care of you in Trinidad. You know what you cost me? The agency boys are here. This should be fun. So what's it gonna be?
What happened to you?
It's just gonna be the one time, but you couldn't stay put. Now look at me. I just got a better deal. Benefits and retirement.
You were such a good agent.
Yeah, so were you.
Control, this is Alpha 1. Shipment is secure. I say again, the shipment is secure.
I'm sorry about Angel. The agency picked up the cost of the funeral. It's the least we could do.
The least. It's pretty accurate.
Look, with McDowell's testimony and your heads-up work, Vaughn and Fortress are out of business. We don't know how much damage Connor caused the agency, but we're doing our best to rectify the situation. You served the mission even though you were unauthorized to act. In appreciation, I'd like to offer you the recently vacated trainer position.
Why didn't you move in earlier?
What?
The agency's not going to put one man on a potential arms sale and just hope for the best. You were watching. The question is, why didn't you move in earlier?
Because the products were not in danger of being sold while they remained on Chemco property.
The products?
Our mission was to find out who the buyer was.
Well, what about the responsibility for the lives of the team?
You were not on our team.
Right. And I'm not about to change that status either, despite your generous offer. I'm starting my own company, where people come first.
Here you go, Mr. McDowell.
Thank you.
It was very generous of you to fund the Angel Memorial Foundation.
Heroes should not be forgotten.
Well, we appreciate it. And we want you to know that we're ready to fulfill your needs. And as you know, we can handle any situation.
I have no doubt about that.
Thank you. Well, guys, let's get to work.
Wasps, huh?
If you're gonna make a point.
Should sting a little.
Exactly.